Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today we're going to be starting a new series called the Pay or Stay series. What it is basically it is a comparison of two pieces of gear. So in this episode we're going to be comparing the effects of the Amulet of Fury and the Amulet of Torture and how efficient it is against a certain monster, and that today will be gargoyles. This idea was suggested to me by one of my subscribers who DM'd me this suggestion, so shout out to More Crayons, thank you so much. The idea is we're going to kill gargoyles for 1 hour, and we're going to be comparing the kill count and the XP gained in that 1 hour while equipping the Amulet of Fury and the Amulet of Torture. So we just want to see, is it worth spending about 15 mil more on the Torture, and is it going to help make back more money in the future? So that's the idea. Our initial setup will be full Guthans with the Helm of Netiznot, a Zerker ring, and Barrow's gloves. I'm going to be keeping this setup for both comparisons. I'm going to go ahead and reset the gargoyle log, wherever that is. We're going to reset the streak to 0. I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 1 hour, going to kill as many as I can, and I'm going to see how much XP I gain. So my stats are 85 attack, strength, and defense, but I will be using the Abyssal Dagger and be training strength. I'm starting off with 4 mil, 392,810 XP, and the idea is to see how far we can go and how much XP we can get in an hour. And at the end, we're going to do some calculations and see whether or not it's worth it to upgrade the Fury and the Torture. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoy, and when I see you, it's going to be in an hour, and yeah, I'll see you then. And we have finally got our last kill of the hour. Alright, so let's teleport out to the Grand Exchange, sell the loot, and I'll give you a quick recap of the past hour. Alright, all the loot has been sold. Let's collect it all to our inventory, and let's get into the recap. Alrighty, so after selling all the loot, not that it matters because we're not trying to find the loot rate here, but we made 500k gross income from 1 hour at gargoyles with the Amulet of Fury, Guthans, that type of setup, Abyssal Dagger. But the main thing we're looking for is the strength XP, and we started at 4 mil, 392,000 strength XP, and we've ended with 4 mil, 444,790 XP. So after doing the quick math, I've determined that the rate is around 52k strength XP an hour. That's pretty decent with this gear. It's not the best you can get. If you have Bandos and a Serp helm, you probably could get better. But I'm going to be comparing percentages, so let's go buy the Torture, and let's go back for 1 more hour at Gargoyles, and I'll see you then. By the way, I forgot, but we have killed in the hour 132 Gargoyles, so I'm just going to let you guys know about that. I'm going to reset that. Go by the Torture. There it is, guys. We've spent 18.2 mil on the Torture. Let's hope it's worth the money. Looks nice though, I'm not gonna lie. Looks nice. And 1 hour later, we have finally killed our last gargoyle. Let's take the drop. Let's teleport out. I'll see you guys in the GE for the final sell. So finally, after selling everything from 1 hours of gargoyle with the Amulet of Torture, we have made 456k gross. But that's not really why I made the series. The reason was to compare XP an hour and kill count. So if we look at the kill count for gargoyles with the Amulet of Torture and the same setup, we can see that we've killed 136, which is just 1 more than we did with the Amulet of Fury. And so also the XP, we started at 4.444 mil strength XP, and by doing some math, we have made only 54k progress, and that's only 2k more than the Amulet of Fury. So, you know, I don't think it's worth the money. I'm going to do the math real quick, put it up on the screen, and give you guys a final recap. Alright, so up on the screen now, I put up the final recap after crunching some numbers. So with the Amulet of Fury, it will cost you around 2.6 mil. It does have attack and defense bonuses. The XP rate per hour is around 52k with the setup that I showed you earlier in the video. With Amulet of Torture, it would cost you approximately 16 mil more, 15.6-ish. It does have higher attack bonuses than the Fury, however, it has no defensive bonuses, which is what I noticed because I was getting hit harder at Gargoyles, and I did have to switch into my Guthin's Spear a lot more often, thus hindering my XP rates. It does not have a defensive bonus, and the XP rate is only 2k more, so around 54k an hour, and that comes out to only a 4% increase in hourly XP. Throughout the whole video, I was only about 70% focused because that's how I feel like most people training are. I was watching YouTube on the side, so I tried to make it as realistic as possible and not keep my eyes glued to the screen. Overall, I would not say that it is worth getting the Amulet of Torture, especially with the high cost when it comes to training your skills. If you do have the money, by all means go ahead, and if you do have a higher defense, go ahead. But for me, I would personally not get it, so the verdict is stay on this one. Stay with the Fury. Do not upgrade to the Torture. And yeah, that concludes the end of our comparison video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if it was valuable for you. Subscribe if you haven't. I hope to make this series something I can call my own. Again, this was suggested by one of my subscribers, RSN More Crayons. So thank you so much for the suggestion. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, peace.